What's going on, guys? It's Shadow here, and I'm bringing you the tutorial on how to escape from Santa's Sweatshop. Now, much like Duct Tapes Are Forever, this is a DLC. It was a free DLC, which basically means you didn't have to pay to download it, so I would suggest you jump on this if you've got this game. I don't see why not. Now, much like Duct Tapes Are Forever, this one kind of requires you to know the routine of the entire day, but as you can see, it is the exact same routine as Duct Tapes Are Forever. And I mean the exact same. So, basically, star on all those parts means that's your time to do everything. You don't have to worry about cameras in this DLC. You don't have to worry about contraband detectors. So essentially you got free run of the area 90% of the time. However, there's not very many hiding spots to where you can keep your contraband items, but I did discover a pretty good alternative to that besides keeping them in your desk. So let's begin. Just like the last game, you're going to want to try and get all your skills up to a little higher than last time. So you want them to be high 80s, low 90s. Because for some reason in this DLC, your skills degrade very fast over time. A lot quicker than any other stage in the game. But yeah, keep doing those favors for the inmates. Compared to the last DLC that I covered, you don't really need a lot of money, but it does make this a lot faster and a lot easier if you have a high amount of money, because you can just buy a lot of shit from these stores or from these guys. Like 2 wires right here. You're gonna need 4 wires for this entire map. I'm just letting you guys know right now. One is going to be for 3 of them are going to be for something very obvious, and then 1 is going to be for something not so obvious. But now, during your work period, you have to clean up the shit from the reindeer, which is okay. We're going to get a different job later, and keep in mind it only pays 10 coins a day. But that's not necessarily the reason we're getting the job. We're getting the job for 2 reasons. 1, to acquire an item that we will need later on. And 2, something that I like to call the bat vent. Or the bat vent. There you go. But as you can see, we're just looking for any kind of contraband items, as you can see. I am going to store a lot of stuff in my desk. It's just not all going to be used. Like, you don't have to worry about making any paper mache. The most you have to worry about making with contraband items is the sturdy cutters once again. That's about it. So we're just going to keep going around, and we gotta build that cash flow. Luckily, things like foil we're not gonna need for this playthrough, which is a really good thing. But we are gonna get this other wire just because it's better to get them all as fast as you can. See, I'm kind of breaking my own rule here. I'm collecting as many of the necessary items that I need before I actually get my skills up to the proper amount that I would need them. So I guess it's safe as long as you're doing both at the same time, because there's one part in this level that can really fuck you over if you're not really paying attention. But I guess as long as you're following what I'm saying, and you're doing everything that I'm showing you, then you won't have a problem with this per se. Okay, here's our third one, and we got a file there, which we're going to need, obviously. I just mentioned sturdy cutters again. There's going to be another reason why it has to be the sturdy cutters. I'm going to explain that later when it's needed. But if you come into this area, this is like Santa's office. This is the only place where you can raise your intelligence. And yes, this is a restricted area. You cannot come in here unless you wear a guard outfit. Well, you don't need a guard outfit to come in here, but it's to get through those green doors that you see above there in that other side room. You're gonna need the guard outfit. But this is our objective right now. We have to decorate this Christmas tree. So we're gonna need to build the tinsel, which means we're gonna need glitter, glue, and a toilet roll. Now the toilet roll and the glue are not really hard to find, but the glitter is where things get a little interesting. So way at the bottom left hand corner of the map, you'll find your gym. Now the thing is, the shower period is kind of a bitch, because from where the gym is, you have to go to the complete other side, all the way to the right of the compound, and you'll find the showers. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. But for right now, you want to come into the canteen or the kitchen and go to the cutlery drawer and take as many plastic forks as you can. And each fork will, you can use forks to break away walls. So each fork represents 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and I have an extra one. So we're going to store all these here because we're going to need to break some walls later. And I'm just looking around. I'm not going to create anything contraband yet because I don't have the intelligence for it right now. But we do have, we need another file, so let's go see what we can find. Don't worry about the reindeers, they're nothing. But see, you can just easily walk into people's desks and they won't even see you. Okay, now the duct tape and the iron or the sheet metal you're gonna really want. That's gonna help you out a lot later. And we have our other file. Fortunately, I don't have the intelligence to craft the thing that we need the duct tape and the iron plate for, but we can build our lightweight cutters and store all our other contraband bullshit. And I'm just looking around because I think, yeah, I got called, which is okay. As long as you don't have anything contraband in your desk, you're fine. And eventually, at some point, we are not going to be having any contraband in our cell at all. It's going to be hidden off in a far distant land known as the Bat Vent. But I'll cover that when we get there. For now, you just want to keep on working on your skills and looking for necessary things. Like we got another file here. That's good. Toothpaste, we're going to need that because we need to build... We only need to find the cayenne key. And I'll show you why later on. It's not for any of these little side areas. The game wants you to take the red key to get to a certain item box, but we're not going to do that because we don't need to, because we're gangster like that. So we're going to find an alternative to getting a box that you won't necessarily need the red key for. So we're gonna craft our putty, put it there. We need another toothpaste to make our second putty, because we need 2 cayenne keys for what we're gonna do. If it helps you sleep at night, you can make 3. It doesn't really matter. It's just I can get away with using 2 because I've tested this and it actually works. I'm basically doing everything that I did in my first playthrough of this game before I did all this, before I started this. So we're gonna upgrade our lightweight cutters. There we go. Now we have the lightweight cutters, I should say. And we have our poster that you see down there. I made a little poster. So I bet you can kind of guess what's going on. We're going to take the sheet and the pillow because we're going to need to build a little companion to help distract people later on. Okay, we're going to create the bed dummy with a sheet and 2 pillows. And we're not going to need him yet, so that's why you can't put him in there. But we're going to actually take him with us, and we're going to go to roll call. But now we're going to need another sheet. Because guess what? We're getting ready to go all Pokeball Go on someone again. 2 more duct tapes, look at that. And we're going to steal this sheet because somebody's going to get knocked out and tied up. And as it looks right now, I'm kind of out of space for a lot of that shit. But look, I found another file later on. And we're going to go knock out this guard just to see what. Okay, he has the red key that we could use if we really wanted to, but I don't want to. So we're gonna steal his uniform and his weapon just in case we need something heavy to hit someone with. But we're gonna upgrade our cutters to the sturdy cutters, and this is important. It needs to be the sturdy cutters. I'll explain why later. We'll store that shit there, and we'll just hang on to the baton for now. But every now and then you just want to rekindle with the group and lower the guard's opinion of you, or the guard's suspicion of you, which is what I actually figured out that's what it was legitimately called. But now we're gonna go see who has the toy maker job, because that's what we want. And it looks like it is Diego. So we're gonna go find Diego, and we're gonna beat his ass, and we're gonna take his job and completely piss him off. So we're gonna take our sheets, and this is where the toy maker job is. So as you can see, the main reason why we want the toy maker job is seclusion. We want to be away from everyone. And as you can see, there's a ladder there, so that's a nice little hint to where we're going to build the bat key, the bat vent, yeah. So just stand here, wait for Diego to show up. We're going to knock him out. And we're going to drag him over here, just like Pierce Bronson. And not only are we going to tie him up, we're going to steal his uniform because we need that for something a little bit later. And we're just going to sit here and wait for the time to run out. Okay, so job period ended. He lost his job. I lost my job, but you know, it is what it is. And we're going to take the toy maker job. Okay. And yes, you just saw that my character's name was D's Nuts. It is what it is, I guess. But now, we're going to take these forks right here. And I'm going to show you a little secret. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the toy factory right here. And right beside this wooden box, we're going to break this wall away. Just be careful, make sure that if any guards come in here, you stop instantly. And yeah, like you see, each fork takes away 20% from the wall. But we forgot our poster, so we have to go back and get that. So once you have your poster on hand, wait for that fucking guard to leave. But now it's dinner, so he's not going to be coming this way. And we're going to finish off this wall. And we're going to put the poster up. As for the brick, we're going to go up here. And we're just going to drop the brick. Because if you look, this is a massive clear vent. And this is where you are going to store all your stuff. Nobody is going to find anything here. There would be no reason as to why you would be sent to solitary confinement for having anything in your desk. And you can even break away this wall to get to that box pretty easily. But I wouldn't recommend doing that just because having too many posters up can basically get you sent to solitary confinement. So that's the only poster we're going to have up. But we're going to take our duct tape, all our other contraband stuff, and we're going to store it up in the vent, or the bat vent. That way, we are basically impervious to getting in shit. As long as nobody sees you open that. Just make sure nobody's around when you're opening that vent. Always put the poster back as fast as you can. And now we have to recover some stamina, but that's okay. And pretty soon we are going to get into taking our first big item that we're going to need to escape. So basically for now we're just going to sit here, let these guys, let your suspicion level go down. Because remember, it is okay to miss a few events. You just don't want it to. You don't want your suspicion to go above like 75-ish. Otherwise, they're gonna jump on you as soon as they see you. And just looking to see if there's anything we can buy off anyone, which doesn't look like it. So now we're basically gonna keep going. And we're going to grab more stuff. And we're going to bring it up into our vent. The bat vent! Yeah, there's people knocked out everywhere. Take the razor because someone needed a razor. I don't know why I need any more freaking cash. Look how much cash I have up there. So we're going to craft the fake fence. And we're going to just drop it there. And we got a pretty nice illegal collection going on. And there's going to be a reason for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually take off our uniform. We're going to craft our uniform with the duct tape and the metal plate. Because that gives us the enforced the enhanced uniform, which will basically make us impervious to the guard tower bullets. Well, like not impervious, but it's basically they're shooting you with riot guns when you have a a metal plate absorbing the hits instead of just letting them hit you. So we're gonna steal some more forks. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, we need one more fork, which I think I have one in my desk. No. That is okay, because we don't need to. If you can find a crowbar, by all means use the crowbar. There's not very much else you would need a crowbar for. And we're gonna go to roll call. Oh, yeah, the razor. I want to give the razor to the guy so I can get more money that I don't need. Okay, apparently that didn't work. It might have been the wrong guy. Whatever. Mincemeat pie, that's a consumable. Not really necessary. He's on the lookout for a crowbar. Fuck him. But we're just gonna sit here, wait for roll call to end. And then we're gonna go for our first big item. Yeah, we gotta go grab our another fork. Yeah, I don't know why that guy. I've made that guy follow me for some reason. We got our fork and our extra fork that we don't need, but that's okay. It looks like we're heading back to the vent. Oh yes, because we have to get our. We're gonna go in here for a second. Now you need a guard's outfit to get in here. So let this guy come out. We're gonna beat his ass. There we go. Look at that. He's got the Cayenne key. So keep Officer Homewood in your mind, because we're gonna come back for his ass later. But right now you want to go into this box, take the wrapping paper. We don't necessarily need it right now, but we will need it later. So for now, we're going to go in here. We're just going to do our job a little bit. Yeah, that's basically all you do. Wood shaver and the wood block, make a toy, put it in a box. It's not that bad. A wooden scooter. There we go. That's the end of work period. And in we go. Up we go. Into the bat vent. And yeah. I think I'm gonna end this part here, and next time we are gonna finish off this level. So yeah, yeah. Stay tuned for part 2. It should be up pretty much the same day as this one, a little bit later though. And yeah, we are definitely gonna complete this one. So I hope this has been helpful to you guys. And if you guys like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And I shall see you next time as we finish off Santa's workshop. Santa's sweatshop. Thanks for watching.